have to see it before I can believe it.
No, Mr. Dempsey. You've got to believe it before you can see it.
Loch Ness is a 1996 family drama film directed by John Henderson that is one of very few theatrical films to feature the myth of the Loch Ness Monster. At Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands, an American scientist named Dr. Abernathy, played by Philip O'Brien, is killed slipping off of rocks after being startled by something in the loch. A few months pass, and American college professor Dr. Jonathan Dempsey, played by Ted Danson, is a disillusioned cryptozoologist who had his reputation tarnished trying to find Bigfoot in British Columbia years before. Working as a washed-up college professor in Los Angeles, California, Dempsey owes alimony money to his ex-wife as well as significant debt to the IRS. He has to report to his boss, Dr. Robert Mercer, played by actor Harris Yulin.
Dean doesn't want you around the campus. Neither do I. However, all is not lost. I have a research position perfect for a man of your reputation. Loch Ness, Scotland.
Mercer asks Dempsey to travel to Loch Ness with state-of-the-art equipment to prove that the Loch Ness monster Nessie doesn't really exist.
I can't go there. It'll look like I'm running after another shadow. I mean, the only reason I'm teaching freshmen in the first place is because I chased a no-show monster for 3 years. You know that. Come on, I won't have any credibility left at all.
You don't have any credibility. And now you don't have any career. Unless I say so. You know, John, I've got letters on my desk from the IRS about you. Not to mention communications from the lawyers of your ex-wife.
Despite his initial reluctance, Dempsey flies to Scotland, meeting the late Dr. Abernathy's research assistant Adrian Foote, played by James Frain.
Is there another hotel we can go to?
Not that's open now. It's after the season. Sounds like the Cayley's in high gear, so...
Oh, wait. What's a Cayley?
Well, it's a gathering in honour of all the cryptozoologists.
You're telling me there are nessie hunters in there?
Aye, I thought you knew. They're all very excited at a chance to meet you. Didn't Dr. Mercer tell you?
While Adrian is excited by Dr. Dempsey's presence and a strong believer in the Loch Ness Monster, Dempsey finds himself aggravated, and he opts out of staying with other Nessie hunters at a very large hotel. Instead, he decides to rent a room at the local inn run by a woman named Laura McFedridge, played by Jolie Richardson.
You realise you're blocking the driveway?
I do now.
Well, what do you intend to do about it?
What do you want me to do about it?
Move it, obviously.
Laura lives with her young daughter Isabel and also runs a pub that is frequented by many residents who live by or work the loch.
Isabel, hey, listen, why don't you work out a room deal with me? Your mom's crucifying me.
How much are you offering?
Isabel?
Well, all right, this is my last offer, though. £90 and no pets in my room.
That's really good.
Yeah, see?
All right. Room D. It's along the landing.
Yes.
Come on, Isabel.
Hey, look at that, room D. Oh, hey, could you,
No, you're too late for breakfast.
3 of these, laddie, and you might catch a glimpse of the beastie.
Well, I think I got a pretty good-looking one, don't you?
Dempsey is met with a cold reception from the water bailiff, played by actor Ian Holm.
They tell me you're the law on the water. Is that right? Huh? Do you know what happened to me out there today?
Caught a cold by the sound of it. Very harsh climate in these parts.
Yeah, you listen up, Scotty. Don't think you got some American patsy to play Highland games with. I'm not going to be run off by a bunch of tight-fisted weenies in kilts. You got me?
Well, now you listen to me, you arrogant young whippersnapper. The people you are speaking of are the Celts. Hung the heads of their enemies from the manes of their horses.
He also makes enemies with local Andy McLean, played by actor Nick Brimble, who is jealous of Dempsey's romantic chemistry with Laura.
Andy, stop it!
Stay out of this. It's between him and me.
Will you stop it? You have no drive. John, don't fight him.
Me? I'm not fighting anybody.
Andy!
Shut it, you sleeky tool.
Oh, come on. You can't talk to a lady like that.
I'll talk any way I want, or are you the man to stop me, huh?
You know what? Yeah, I tell you, give me your best shot here, Bigfoot.
During his stay, Dempsey grows close with both Laura and her daughter Izzy.
You look at him. I've never seen you do that.
Well, of course I look at him. What else am I supposed to do? It's nice to be pleasant to guests, but you can't make them your friends. I've told you that before.
Yes, Mummy.
Now go to sleep, please.
Yes, Mummy.
Stop yes mummying me like that. He's a guest, that's all.
Eventually, his cynical viewpoints on his life and career come to a head with the much more optimistic as well as enthusiastic Adrian.
You want to yell at me? That's
You want me to yell at you some more? That's fine, because I'm not finished with you.
Hey, let me just say something first, will you? I've been here, Adrian. I did this. I'm the guy who blew his reputation chasing Sasquatch, remember?
British Columbia, 1986, you found the tracks.
You still don't get it, do you? I am a joke. I'm the guy who chases Looney Tunes, and you think I don't want to find something out there? But it's not going to happen. There's nothing down there. There's nothing up in British Columbia. There's nothing unexplained flying around the skies at night. That is just a wish list, Adrian, to make us feel like there's something more to life than the shit we got stuck with. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Soon enough, Dempsey finds the true nature of what lies below the depths of Loch Ness, and he begins to question what's really important.
Salmon. Look at them all.
You notice anything unusual about them?
Like what?
Like they weren't there yesterday. Tell me something, Adrian. Where were you the night Abernathy got himself killed?
I was at the Moffat Arms.
But he left alone, right?
Aye. He'd had a few malts, said he needed some air. I offered to drive him home, but he wouldn't let me.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't have seen it.
Seen what?
That is the last photo on his roll. And that is not the tale of a diving otter.
Now, this film was written by American screenwriter John Fusco when he was just 23 years old as a tribute to his Scottish grandmother Isabel Moffat. In the movie, the daughter's name is Isabel, and the inn is called Moffat Arms Inn. The movie was shot partly around Loch Ness in Scotland, but most of the scenes were filmed at Lower Geobeg on the west coast of Highland. Ted Danson enjoyed being in Scotland and said that this movie was a pilgrimage to see the place of his maternal grandfather's birth. The movie was filmed in 1994 and the budget was $12 million. The film was set to have a United States theatrical release in the summer of 1996, but several outdoor-themed family films had really bombed at the box office that year, including Alaska, White Squall, and Flipper. Polygram decided not to release the film theatrically in the United States. The ABC television network paid over $3 million for the rights and had a massive 6-week-long promotional campaign.
Ted Danson.
It's coming straight at us.
In the adventure that will make you believe.
That's 40 feet long.
Maybe too fast. I've lost that.
Loch Ness, ABC Saturday.
ABC aired the movie on Saturday, November 23rd, 1996. I actually recall seeing it on TV back then as a kid, possibly from that broadcast. And despite not having a US release, it still was released in theaters in Great Britain and made over $2.6 million at the box office. Overall, I think this is a really good movie. I do like the love story between Ted Danson and Jolie Richardson. I like the setting. The Scottish setting is very nice looking on film. And I enjoy the fact that they put a cynical, down-on-his-luck American in Scotland trying to dispel the myth of the Loch Ness Monster. It could have easily been a Scottish actor trying to find the monster, or an American actor trying to find the monster, but to have an American who's trying to prove that it doesn't exist, that's a pretty cool plot line. The creature effects of Nessie were created by the Jim Henson Creature Shop, and they look pretty damn impressive. They add to the enjoyment of this picture. Overall, this is a heartwarming family film that I find myself enjoying from time to time. I recommend Loch Ness.